And moving on to the latest developments from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where the situation continues to deteriorate as escalating violence and deepening humanitarian crisis pose serious challenges to both the government and the region. In the latest, Kinshasa has offered a $5 million reward to anyone who helps the authorities in arrest of leaders of the Rwanda-backed M23 rebel group, which has been fighting the government in the mineral-rich East since January. In a statement on Friday, the DRC said the reward applies to those assisting in the capture of convicted rebels, including Colonel Nanga, a leader in the River Congo Alliance, which includes the M23, as well as Bertrand Bisimwa, a Sultani Makenga, and who is the president and military chief of the M23 rebel group, respectively. Now, all three men are convicted and sentenced to death in August of 2024. Additionally, the Congolese authorities are also offering a bounty of $4 million for information leading to the detention of these three men's accomplices, who remain at large. This announcement comes as the M23 rebels push deeper into the eastern DRC. After capturing key cities such as Goma and Bukavu earlier this year, reports suggest that the Rwanda-backed rebels have now entered the Nyabiondo village, which is roughly 100 kilometers north of Goma, and are allegedly advancing toward the strategic town of Walikale, which is a home to government-run industrial mine. Meanwhile, in a major setback to the government forces, one of the government's allied armed groups, known as the group Kabido, also reportedly announced it had joined the M23, citing management from Kinshasa. At the same time, the United States has signaled openness to exploring a critical minerals partnership with the DRC, following an approach from a Congolese senator who pitched a minerals for security deal to U.S. officials. In a statement, the U.S. State Department acknowledged the DRC's significant share of the world's critical minerals, which are essential for advanced technology. It added that Washington was open to discussions on partnerships in line with President Trump's America First agenda. So far, Kinshasa has not publicly detailed a proposal. However, it has stated that it seeks diversified partnerships beyond China, which has state-owned companies operating in the country's mineral-rich sector. Meanwhile, regional efforts to halt the violence in the eastern DRC have so far failed. The humanitarian crisis continues to worsen, and millions have been displaced, and the region is facing severe food shortages and the spread of disease. So Kinshasa's battles both armed insurgents and internal instability. The coming weeks will be critical in determining the country's future, both on the battlefield and in its foreign partnerships. We will continue to follow the story and bring you the latest developments.
Merci beaucoup. Hi, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Namaste, Mr. President.
Bharat Kelogon, Komeri Namaste.
How many people generally follow you in interviews?
Typically in a month, we have viewers up to 150 million. That's more than twice the population of France. And in the last 2 years, we had 3 billion viewers. So I say, Laurent, this is your chance to be famous. You're on Firstpost. One word to describe your equation with Prime Minister Modi.
Amitié.
As India and France work together, are you creating a new era of non-alignment in the technology space?
India is a training superpower. 1 million engineers a year, more than all of Europe and the US combined. So we have that partnership. We have a partnership on the environment and the economy. We also have civilian nuclear programs, and that is something we've developed far beyond the France-India relationship. So we want to work together on AI.
And then comes China with its DeepSeek, creating models at a fraction of the cost. Did that innovation take you by surprise? Did that breakthrough make you sit up and think, what did the Chinese do and how?
But what did DeepSeek do? They took everything that was already available from the last AI model, and then they recalibrated it.
So are you going to ban Chinese AI in France?
So we don't have this American approach of banning tech because of where it comes from.